What it do, homies? It's your boy David. I'm back today. We're back here with some more Peyton Parrish. This time we're checking out Curse of Evil. Now, the thumbnail said I Shall Rise. I'm not really too sure what that's about, but it might just be an excerpt from the actual video. Anyways, this whole entire album has been a banger from what I've heard and done a reaction to. Let's go ahead, shut up and turn it up. Oop. Oh no, not like that. Hold on. Okay.
Burns, the clouds grow dark, the blood goes deep into the soil. Where do I go when the world is falling in? Will I man the wrath of violence? The sickness inside pulls in again. This is my chance. Heal again.
Okay. Wow. Sonically, man, this has definitely got to be one of your best, right? You kind of giving us a combination of everything we need. We got the hardness coming in. We got the vocals. I really love what you got going on here, right? The Curse of Evil. He kind of started off by saying, village being burned and everything. And then generally when something like that happens, there's two ways you could possibly respond. I don't know who out here burning villages and everything. There's two ways you can respond, right? You can either respond in revenge, right? So that's why I think of Curse of Evil, because violence more than often begots more violence. So are you going to fall into that, right, and continue this needless shed of violence, or are you going to rise above it? You know what I mean? That's what I get as far as the concept of this song and what he means by the Curse of Evil. But my goodness, that chorus right there, I could listen to that on repeat again and again and again. It just begs to be sung.
The cries of death, the sickness thrives, the plagues commence, like vengeful silence. Where do I go when the world is falling in? Will I man the wrath of violence?
You can kind of almost apply to this to today's world. You know what I mean? One thing that I've always said is that there's not enough love in the world, right? There's always people trying to get over the next person. Everybody wants to be right. And sometimes they'll go through really, really great lengths to prove that they're right, including like public humiliation, and then even some people go as far as, if they really, really disagree with you, I don't know why I got my hand up. When they really disagree with you, they'll go as far as try to get your 9 to 5 canceled and everything. But he's saying, like, with the world falling in, what are you going to do? Are you going to join in with everything, right? Because, these days people don't want to stick out like a sore thumb. It's detrimental these days, as viewed by the public, to have an opinion that is not of the popular choice. You know what I mean? So when he says, where would I go, right? Do you fall in line with what everybody else is doing? Or do you try to move away from that? You try to push a little bit more positivity and everything instead of continuing this chain of evil.
The sickness inside pulls in again. This is my chance. Heal again. Will my mind fall in the dark? Will I find the devil today?
It's so good. Guitar low time. It's time for a guitar low, y'all. What are you hitting us with today?
Until your last breath, above all
almost kind of forgot that the whole entire theme of this album is Viking, right? I kind of went to a more real world applications, and I don't know why my mind went that way. It's because I kind of saw those type of issues here, but also Viking stuff. You know what I mean? They're, I don't know if I could say this broadly, but very violent kind of culture, right? Right. Valhalla. They believed that war was in dying with the axe in your hand or a weapon in your hand is what gave you, access to Valhalla. Valhalla, how you pronounce it and everything. And it was actually worthy to die. So I'm sitting here thinking, is your village is raised and everything. Like if I'm just thinking purely like Viking terms and your village is raised, your honor is at stake. So what are you going to do? Right? You're going to cower or you're going to go and take what's yours, right? From a Viking standpoint. Almost forgot that. This song is beautiful, man. This song is beautiful. This is probably I might go ahead and say it, man. This might be my favorite song so far out of the ones that I've heard. Sonically, it just has everything that I want. A couple of things I want to touch on before we end this reaction. The what he said and feel again, right? It's kind of like one of them things where once you start doing something, the more and more you do it. This is the reason why, I don't have much fun playing video games anymore, is because I don't feel anything, right? So sometimes you kind of do like, what do you want to call it? You kind of do, sorry, my table's creaking. You start doing things that you would normally do to chase that feeling and everything. So, you do anything to get that feeling back, you know what I mean? Like almost to a fault. And I also started thinking of fighting against those that would raid, you just sit there and you just lie down and take it, or you just go to fight against it or something like that. I don't know. I feel like there's many ways to interpret this. And that's the wonderful thing about music is that even though we're given a clear concept sometimes by the artist, since music is so subjective, whatever you take from it, it's valid as well. You know what I mean? But epic song once again, Peyton. That's the end of this video. If you enjoyed the content, leave a like and subscribe. Dave's out.